So with the current prices of I remember there was a time we used to buy this engine at 30,000, but with the current increase in prices of this engine, now we've gone back to the basics. Now we are doing an engine overhaul. So we were called with this car calling it had started overheating. The client complained of overheating, and 2, consumption of oil. It but with a mileage of 5,000 kilometers, after 3,000 we could find at least 2.5 liters, and it was smoking on the road, and lack of power. It is found in the Toyota Rush. So after diagnosing, we decided rather than just replacing the cylinder gasket, we'll just do an engine overhaul. So we are back to the basics as mechanics. It was a long time that we used to replace. We were enjoying the replacement of engine, but due to time and due to the cost, so these days it is better to overhaul, but make sure you buy the genuine parts. So work with us with this process. So for now we are opening the pistons. We are removing the pistons. Then we'll replace the rings. We'll replace the cone bearing, the main bearing. Then we'll valve seals, do a general overhaul. So remember, Amos Mobile Garage, wherever you are is where we are. We come just wherever you are. The comfort, as you can see, as the comfort of your place, we are able to do the engine overhaul. So unaanza?
Nishaanza.
Anza sasa, sisi ndio tunaambia wewe. So it's a wonderful day. Collins will just tell us briefly on the problems of this engine and why we are overhauling the engine. So Collins,
so
what happened to this car?
Good morning. So this is a 3SZ engine found in a Toyota Rush, and the car was overheating. It was the blown gasket, it had a blown gasket in the 3 and 4, so it was leaking water into the oil granaries. So most of the time it was mixing the oil with the water, and as you can see if you could come close, as you can see, this is piston number 1 probably. As you can see, the oil rings are the oil ring is stuck, not working. So we decided, instead of just putting a gasket, we do an overhaul. We buy the rings, we buy the everything is there, overhaul gasket, the piston rings, the main bearing, everything, seal, valve seals. Just do an overhaul. As you can see, here is the dismantled part of the engine. So we hope by the end of today it will be done and the car will be ready for road test. Thank you.
Nataka uone uzuri engine yako ni standard. So we are putting, inafaa kuwa hivi shiny part, inaonyesha hakuna presence of friction. So hivi we are replacing these ones, now coming in with this one, na zinakuja zikiwa set. So for the entire, for example, we are just installing that way, alafu tuna lubricate hivyo, alafu naweka, so tuna replace zote. So this is what we call engine overhaul pande ya chini. So sasa hiyo gari tunairudisha nguvu, because when oil pressure ikipotea, hiyo gari haina nguvu. So hope to align all the oil way hivyo. So after lubricating hivyo, tunafaa to come up in with the crankshaft. So pia tukiangalia hizi hao wengine, tuangalie presence of friction. Angalia kama hii
imekuliwa kwanza side moja.
Sinaona hii imekuliwa pande moja. Na unapata huyu ni 1. So 1 haukuwa na friction sana, because hapo ndo oil pump iko. So unapata hii gari oil pump ilikuwa imeanza kuchoka. So unaona tofauti. So tuna replace huyu, tunaweka hii, tuna extend life yake. So nataka uone kuna hizi initials hapa, inaonyesha hii gari haikatwa crankshaft standard. So we are replacing this one, tunanunua the exact one, alafu tunaweka ni standard. Ingekuwa tumekata, ingekuja hapa either ni 25 ama 75 ama ni nini, ama ni 100. Sasa ni kutupa hiyo crankshaft, haihitajiki. So conveyor, tunabadilisha main crankshaft main bearing. So tutapatia visual inspection on the crankshaft ambayo Collins, mulika hapo uone Collins anafanya nini. So that is the crankshaft. We are cleaning and giving a visual inspection.
So that we can inspect properly. Ziko sawa.
Sawa. So nipatie thrust washer. So to avoid the crankshaft to vibrate kwa gari, it's also essential to replace the thrust washers. Hizi ndio zina ensure engine yako crankshaft wakati ina rotate isi, so huwa zinabadilishwa kama set. So hawa wanaingia hapa, so zina prevent the crankshaft from axial movement. So dawa ni tunazilubricate hizi. So hapo we're just lubricating. These are the thrust washers. Alafu now crankshaft yetu iko ready. So na vile inashikwa hivyo, so we slowly, because of the thrust washers hapo, so we just balance them hivyo. So nataka Collins rotate hapo, tafuta ile spanner yake, so unaona mbona ile shimo such that zungusha tu 360 unataka. Zungusha tu kabisa as we monitor the thrust washer. Zungusha tu. So ukiona hakuna dalili ya oil ikijitengenezea hapo katikati, unajua kuna kitu hujaweka. So as it does that, unaona labeling is very important, so follow us. Cut. So if your engine is smoking or even consuming oil, for example you just serviced and it's consuming oil, this can be caused by the piston rings being worn out. So as what you're doing, we are replacing the piston rings. We've got 3 sets of rings. We've got the oil ring, 2 compression rings in a vehicle. So as now we are fitting the oil ring, then oil compression ring, we're checking for the marking. So we are replacing the oil rings, the compression rings. The car was consuming a lot of oil, So we are making sure that the grooves are in by rotating them, then putting them aside. So this one, so these are the old rings. So we are fitting now the other side. We start with the oil ring. After now we are on the engine block, so we want to measure something that is called warpage. It's where tunataka kujua kama ili overheat, did it affect the engine block and the cylinder head. So we got our straight edge hapa, which one we will clean, then tunachukua filler gauge ndogo, so tunaweka hapa. So hii gauge ikipita hapa, unajua hapo kuna warpage hapa. So kulingana na hii haina warpage, naonyeshana iko sawa. We had sanded the engine block, so tukijaribu when you use the smallest gauge and try to the filler gauge, it is okay. So another thing on the cylinder head here, so want to measure also on the cylinder head, tujue kama inaenda kukatwa, kama inaenda ku machining, if it's into the machine shop. So it shows that the cylinder head is in good condition. You slide just it here. So this shows that the head is in perfect condition. So we'll just replace the cylinder head gasket, but we want to replace the valve seals, because it was really smoking. So these are the valves. When your engine is smoking, excess smoke consuming oil, we replace the valve seals. So we'll have another set of the valve springs. So this cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4. We bought the overhaul kit. So these are the new valve seals. Going to replace this one to ensure that the seals, that the engine does not consume oil. So follow us and we'll keep you posted.
It was spoiled. It had spoiled here. 2 piston 2 to 3 and 1 slightly around 1. So we have here is the new gasket that comes with the overhaul kit. We just place it here, and the cylinder head is very ready. As you can see, it's very ready. It will be placed over here, and you have to make sure that it's the exact same gasket as the one that was removed, so that it cannot cause any other damage for the vehicle. Thank you. Cut. Sasa ni seti, ndio enda maandamano. Tuende alafu